Hunter. Um, yeah.
I love the uncle, by the way, from Second Hand Adventures. Always the
Oh, he was
best.
fantastic.
Coming into play, we have Awesome Explosion Loli on the blue side again. J4 going to be played by Chaos. We're going to have Taric on that FatMii. Armed Weasel for the Talon. Koravel34. We're not seeing the Loli Brigade Commander this time. It's going to be Koravel. We're going to play that Kayle and Diana going to be picked up by SuperQuackDuck. This is L3AD, the Burgundy and some words. And on the purple side, what do we see generic?
We have Foxfiery on Paintballa. We have Xin Zhao on IAmJeebus. We have Pantheon on illEatYouUp. Rammus on blackDAILO. And Battle Bunny Riven on Noob V3. Something that's important to note is that both teams have 2 skins, so it's actually going to be like an even matchup this time. Like last time, Veni Vidi Vici had all the skins, and I think that's why they won.
They have 3 skins.
Oh, crap, do they actually?
Yeah, J4 had 1, Talon had 1, and Aether Wing Kayle.
Ooh, that's tough then.
Well, I think Awesome Explosion should take it because they have the Aether Wing Kayle. Even though
That's
like
true.
even me, I play Kayle sometimes, but even me, I would still not want to buy that. It's like 1820 for.
It's a lot of money, and honestly, personally, I don't like that skin.
Yeah,
It's weird. I don't get it.
I don't know why people buy it. I hear if you buy it, you'll be like hooked on it, but if you don't buy it, like you see it out there, just I don't know. It's coming into play again, guys. Don't you worry. But yeah, I just don't know. SuperQuackDuck are gonna be bottom. I think Volandum said that new V3 would be bottom. Okay, I'll give you that one.
It's gonna be bought. So like, how right and good am I at Dominion?
It's gonna happen, and especially for these 2 characters that play bottom, not surprising as well. We'll see how it works out. Really big thing there for Awesome Explosion in the late, plus Team Solobot. Team Solobot, they were talking before. They had a lot of roster changes. I think most of them are subs or something like that.
Probably.
Yeah, so that's
Awesome Explosion. Yeah, I was talking to them earlier, and they're like, "Yeah, like 2 of our main players kind of aren't here."
when you don't have the Brigade Commander, it's kind of tough. So we'll see how this works out for Awesome Explosion right over here.
Yeah.
Chaos, everybody just join up. Gonna go over to the windmill. Talon gonna be taking out midpoint. Rammus doing the same thing.
Good call for Rammus going mid. I see a lot of new teams, well not new teams, but inexperienced Dominion players making the mistake where they send Rammus top immediately because he has the speed boost. They figure, oh, we'll get that bonus. But in reality, he can get to top that much faster. And he can just start rolling in and get that initiation right off the bat before the enemy mid laner can actually go in there. But they're not going to do that, so just disregard what I said.
Yeah, the Talon was a little bit in trouble over there, but they didn't actually go ahead and engage, so nothing really happening from that. But very smart little tactic next time, guys. Don't send Rammus top, just send him mid. We do see engagement right over here quickly. Chaos going to go around on Paintballa. Paintballa is stuck down for so long. Takes a lot of poke, but it's going to be J4 going to be taking out the first kill.
Ahri gets away.
And Jeebus going to be taken out from there. Now we're going to see Arm Weasel going to be going down really low. Going to get pumped up by illEatYouUp. And now illEatYouUp, can he pick up the one on the FatMii? So much disable, so much disruption coming from the Diallo. Diallo, wow. Yeah, Rammus did a really good job during that whole fight, it seems.
He really did, yeah. What was interesting about that mid lane fight is that, or windmill fight, is that neither team really had much poke. Like, you had, like, your Jarvan Demacian standards, but, like, Kayle has her Q, which is fairly, like, mid-range. Talon has rigs, which are mid-range. And same thing with Solobot. Like, you have Paintballa Ahri. Like, she's still, like, mid-range poke. Pantheon mid-range spears. So they really had to get the engage in there for anything to really happen. And we saw Solobot come out on top with that engagement because of Rammus.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much disruption. Now Zen's going to go around with the Chaos. Chaos going to try to get out of there. Arn Weasel going right into the middle of 3 teammates. And Rammus still going to be able to pick up the coin. But we do see Arn Weasel take out 1 kill over there. Can they pick up another one? No, Jeep is going to be able to come out from the side. Audacious charge and going to be able to clean that one up pretty easily for that one.
Bot lane, we see Diana and Riven going at it. Riven should win this fight early on. Riven has so much early game damage. However, Diana is perfectly comfortable poking down minions. She has her shield. She has her Q, so Riven can't engage on her one-on-one anyways.
I mean, that's the biggest thing about Riven. Even in Summoner's Rift, her damage output is just so immense. And between level 1 to 6, you're not going to be able to really trade out so well. Unless you get a gank or something like that. We do see a lot of aggression going on in the jungle. We do see Paintballa Going to be taking a little bit of poke. Unfortunately, not going to be able to take it out from there. But we'll see how this will work out over in bottom lane. Riven doing a decent job, going to keep up onto her CS, and she's going to try to keep on just getting that damage. We do see an engagement yet again. Great job by blackDAILO. Going to be able to pull off the team, but now they're going to get focused on the little turtle. And unfortunately, I don't think that was the greatest of things, because FatMii now going to be really low. Can they clean it up? It's going to be an easy cleanup for
Rammus,
Lolly right there.
Got the revive. So while they did manage to get the cleanup there, they probably won't be able to get the point because Ahri and Rammus are both up again, both revived. They did get their Storm Shield Relic. However, Solo Bot still has their Storm Shield Relic that they can exploit and use for further team fights.
We do see the Armadillo going to try to chase down onto town. I mean, Arc could come up, but I don't think
not fast enough, no.
Yeah, it's going to be able to catch up on that one. We do see the neutralization of the windmill now. Paintballa going to be able to clear out the main wave from that. But great little play from the team of Also Explosion plus Lolly, trying to delay as much as they can. Got some good poke, and they're going to try to go again onto this bottom lane where Riven's taking a bit
lots of aggression.
Yeah. New V3 going to come in, SuperQuackDuck and try to bait out for the team as long as they can. I think the lag issue coming up right now. New V3 just changes out, but yeah, there's a little bit of non-trading over there at bottom lane. While we do see Weasel and Koravel going to be trading off over in the mid. Unfortunately, nothing else really happening from that. blackDAILO are going to go into the team. Chaos going to come off from inside. FatMii going to be able to get that stun onto the Rammus. Rammus going to try to get a taunt. Does not get that leash and tether into anyone. And we're going to see the backup of the team. Still 32 cap for Team Solo Bot. What do you think Lolly has to do to capture that point over in top?
They're going to have to get a gank on Riven or possibly try and isolate someone. They have to really watch their positioning. Rammus is very, very good at kind of discouraging team fights. I'd say I'd really want to see Talon and Taric kind of engage on either Ahri or Pantheon. So that is an option for them. However, right now, Solobot is in a very, very good position. They're keeping all their points really nicely, getting all of the engagements in their favor. And if they do lose an engagement, they still have their revives to respond to it. So that's really good.
And especially since they didn't really burn too much over in the windmill during the first fight, that's why they do have those revives. Well, I don't think too many of them are up left, but they did have that further re-engagement. We do see SuperQuackDuck going to try to do the same thing, trying to bait out for Noob V3, and Noob V3, wow, is getting a lot burnt over in bottom lane. We do see illEatYouUp going to be caught up as well, did not cancel out on the ultimate, should be caught down as well. Great job by the team of Also Explosion, picking up 2 kills. And now we do see Ahri going to try to rotate with Noob V3, going to use that revive to get back into the fight. SuperQuackDuck should be worried, and it's going to actually get taken down right quickly. It's actually going to be FatMii going to be the first one going down. Now SuperQuackDuck is going to try to delay as much as they can to get out of there. We do see the pings get back, and Also Explosion just going to have to go back to the base, get some items.
What I like to see as well was top lane. We saw Rammus trying to neutralize the top lane, and we see that it's actually at health right now. And he's pushed the mini wave enough that he's managed to neutralize his turret. And Solobot's going to have to respond to that because their windmill right now is a quest objective for Awesome Explosion. So what was also good about Jarvan going up there was that Rammus had to respond to it. He had to go up top, and he couldn't tank for their bottom lane. So good job on them there. And with this neutralized point, both teams are going to fight over this, and they have to respond.
illEatYouUp comes up as well. Paintballa is going to be there with the Zen going to come up from the side. It's going to be a 4v3 for a little bit. Chaos actually engaging in that fight. Don't think I was the smartest to do. I was going to get the shield from the Kayle, but that's not going to be enough. Chaos going to be taken down right quickly. Now illEatYouUp's pretty low. We're going to see blackDAILO going to be taken down first, and now Weasel missing off on the charm. Is going to go and pay for that with her life in just a little bit. IAmJeebus going to be able to take it down over there. But Paintballa barely getting out of there.
Oh, good job, Paintballa.
was going to be able to get a double kill right there.
That's why I love Ahri too. She's got the mobility. She's also got some really good damage. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, great job by her. She's going to be able to re-neutralize or retake the point for the team, and we're going to see the backup of everybody. New V3 going to go try to talk to SuperQuackDuck. Can she actually get out of this one? Can Quack get in there and everything, but going to be taken out yet again. Good job on New V3. Now going to be able to present some dominance from this bottom lane, and especially not going to get ganked 4v1. It's probably going to be a better thing for them.
Yeah, this is also not the like Riven versus AD Cannon round that I saw. Much more impressed with this Riven.
And he does have the Spectral Grails' Lantern. Looking at the items belts right quickly, what do you see, if anything, interests you right now?
In terms of items, let's see here. We have Ahri. She rests a needlessly large rod. I don't like needlessly large rod on Dominion. I think it takes a lot of time to build up. I'll let you go over the team fight first, though.
Yeah, IAmJeebus going to be taken out right quickly with the kill off of Weasel. Weasel still taunted down. Now going to go on to Jeebus. Jeebus going to get a double kill. Now the triple kill off the Rammus. Now Paintballa going to try to get onto it. Duncan coming in and a pause. What?
Standing here just looking at the screen, head tilted sideways, like, oh.
Weasel probably gonna get the Quadra, that's for sure, but I've seen some of these fights and engagements. I mean, it looks like there is some trouble happening right now for these people playing right now, so we'll get it all sorted out again, like esports, vehicle esports speech really quickly.
Here's something. Okay, but anyway, so items. So needlessly large rod, I don't like that item on Dominion because it costs 1,600 gold. That's a lot of time waiting for an item. And the other thing is like, and you're in doing that, it's just an item that grants you AP. You're kind of just relying on the utility of your abilities without any cooldown reduction or any additional stats. It's just, it's not a very smart choice. And the other thing is needlessly large rod only builds into a Deathfire Grasp. And I think that that isn't good for the amount of flexibility. Like, if you have a Blasting Wand, you can build that on an AP into so many different things. You can build, like, a Wooglit's Witch Cap if you have a lot of ADs on the enemy team. You can build Abyssal Scepter if you want the magic resist. There's so much you can do with it. And the other thing is, I don't think that DFG is a really strong item, especially for solo bot, because right now they have Ahri as kind of their only AP. Rammus does some AP damage. He also has a really high base damage ultimate. However, I don't think their team is going to really be able to take advantage of DFG's active.
Yeah, the special active with teammates actually giving 50% more AP damage. Very keen to actually buying into that. Yeah, I'm surprised that Wooglit's not getting butt off of that one for
Yeah, and the other thing about it is I don't think Ahri's single target damage, like, it's decent. There she goes.
Yeah.
But her teamfight damage, the AP ratios for her teamfights are actually kind of crazy. Whereas her single target AP ratios and that kind of stuff really isn't that great.
I mean, we'll see how that will build out for her. Maybe it's just a little, like, mid-tier thing just to get her that AP without actually buying into anything, and we're going to see the pause again. But, yeah. Any more items? What do you see else coming out from everybody?
Let's see. On Rammus, we have him rushing a Thornmail. Like, this is so bad. I'm criticizing all the items on solo bot, but they're doing really well. Like, you shouldn't do these things. But they're pro players, so everyone who isn't a pro player, don't try this at home. But yeah, Thornmail, you shouldn't really rush that on Rammus, because it just gives him a bunch of armor, which he does scale with, but it doesn't give him cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
It doesn't give him health, which are both stats that he really, really wants. Rammus with a Puncturing Taunt on max cooldown is just, like, it makes you question if free will is actually a thing. Like, it's mean.
We'll see if this Rammus can actually do anything, which is probably going to get caught in just a little bit, but FatMii not going to go engage upon it. Probably the smartest of things.
Awesome explosion, all in one bush.
Yeah, they're going to catch this DAILO. DAILO's going to be taking it really easily, no problem. DAILO going to actually still get taunted onto Koravel, but is going to be taken down from Weasel. Weasel going to try to re-engage upon it onto IAmJeebus, gets the double kill. Now going to try to finish up the triple kill on Jeebus. Easily peasily getting that one now. Can he actually get a Quadra in this game?
Oh, man.
Paintballa, nope. FatMii gonna be a little scumbag right there.
That's a good job though, because they've been there was quite a point difference at first now, but they actually have a 4 cap, so that's going to help them also minimize this huge difference. However, bot lane they're having some issues with Diana versus Ribbon, so that could bite them in the end.
We do see the garrison being used for FatMii over in the bottom. I actually just jumped up alive again, so I don't know. I'm losing a little bit of sync with you on video-wise, so I'm just noticing that for a little bit. So I'm going to be a little bit behind each and every time, I think. But overall, we do see them actually get the 3 cap again. We'll see if Awesome Explosion can hold this up. 359 to 285 on the score for me, at least. What do you think is going to be happening soon for Team Solobot? I mean, they're playing really well. They're keeping up their advantages when they can. What do you think the next move is going to be?
Very, very even game. However, they have to do something. Their next move is like they're assaulting windmill right now, as we can see. Ahri letting the Talon taunt Jarvan very well. However, they initiated onto the point. Really, really dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage coming out from that point,
Lots of
and
damage, yeah.
unfortunately they took way too much from the frontal burst. Paintballa, the last one now, gonna be out over there. Gets missed off of the mouse and snare, and now Paintballa getting exhausted down. Gonna get out of there still. This is the charm. Chaos is gonna try to go finish up this one, but Jeebus is gonna come up inside. Actually,
Nice true from Ahri.
Paintballa gonna be able to finish up that kill over there. Great job by the movement, yeah, of Ahri. So yeah, we'll see this re-engagement over in the windmill. This time probably not on top of the windmill. But yeah, do you think the windmill slash just gonna send 4 up and they're gonna try to take this down really easily?
I think with all the creeps that they have right now, they might be able to neutralize it. However, Pantheon is coming in. Ahri went down really quickly.
Unfortunately, yeah, Koravel picking up that kill over there. It did make that an even fight. Now, not even much at well. It's gonna be his C. Pantheon gonna pick it up on the arm weasel, getting taunted behind that armadillo pretty easily. And I think that's the biggest thing for Loli. If they don't have that, they have both of their damage dealers just pretty much disabled. There's no reason for them to fight.
Yeah, that's really dangerous for like having Talon or Kayle taunted. They need to make sure that that doesn't happen. On Talon, personally, I'd build a Quicksilver Sash, maybe late game. Right now, we see a Youmuu's Ghostblade. I don't like Youmuu's Ghostblade on Talon. I think that Talon doesn't auto-attack a lot. I understand that movement speed is helpful for him. However, I think he'd get more benefit from the Black Cleaver because it gives him the cooldown reduction, which he craves. It also gives him some really good armor pen. He can get that super easily, the full stacks of it with his Rake. We're seeing an engagement right now here with Jarvan on Rammus.
Yeah, FatMii gonna go trying to disable as much as he can. blackDAILO is gonna try to get the taunt, but the taunt's not gonna be hit online. Now we're gonna see the Shadow Slug gonna be used. Now we're gonna see DAILO gonna be taken down first. And then we do off on the side, Diana gonna be picking off on there. And this is now a 4v1 over there. Jeeb is gonna be able to take it down. Paintballa probably gonna be able to get out with her life yet again, or his life again. It's pretty easily seen. You know, Ahri's just been able to get around, get some poke, but can't really do anything else after that.
We see some revives though from Rammus and Pantheon, so they're in good shape.
Yeah, SuperQuackDuck does get the kill off onto the Ahri, and now we're gonna see Black gonna try to disable and disrupt as much as he can. Gets off on the Chaos. And then we do see FatMii gonna be taken down right quickly. IAmJeebus gonna pick up the kill, but IAmJeebus gonna be traded off right over there. And we're gonna see the damage output from this Rammus. That is one. Man. Can he get the 2?
Over Taric gets Talon down. Diana and Jarvan way too low. They can't keep going. They managed to defend that point really well. Those revives, oh man, those were great.
Oh my gosh, great job by the team of Team Solobot picking up 1, 2, 3 right there. Awesome job by the little armadillo that could make sure that he could defend the point, plus on top of that, got enough disable off onto them that they actually got the kill. So yeah, Rammus doing a pretty good job picking up a sweeper, picking up some other good things. He's going Aegis because there's already a locket over there, not surprising as well. We do see Riven gonna try to take shit over this point, but now gonna get ganked by 3 people. New V3 taken down right quickly from Arn Weasel, who's now 14, 5, and then 12. Looking at the goal right quick.
Oh wow.
8k, but the Riven's actually really dangerously strong right now, where we do see Paintballa gonna be caught up on the side. Oh, here comes the taunt. Oh, Arn Weasel is in so much trouble. Oh, we do see Pantheon pick up over there, but we do see the kill off the FatMii. Gonna be able to be picked up by that Rammus. Rammus gonna try to come in, pick up on the arm weasel, gets the hit, gets the taunt, gets the kill easily from illEatYouUp. And yeah, that is a very dangerous situation. Meanwhile, over at top, Jeeb is taking a 2v1 over in there. Can he actually finish it up? I don't think so. J4 should be able to finish this one, but Jeeb is gonna re-engage, pick up the SuperQuackDuck, and now Chaos in a little bit of trouble. DFG going down. That's about it, and Paintballa can be able to finish up the kill.
I don't like GFG.
I kind of agree with you on the whole DFG comment, but yeah.
The other item that I don't like right now is Talon's Sanguine Blade. Like, I don't think, the other thing, Talon shouldn't be auto-attacking. And in terms of lifesteal, I don't think he'll get much off of it because he's going to spend a lot of time like auto-attacking Rammus because of the taunts.
And he gets locked out right there and gets killed over there, and then we do see a trade-off right there. Oh, actually, Weasel picked up the kill off of that one. Great job by SuperQuackDuck, at least just bursting it down. But yeah, I agree. QSS would be a pretty good buy for him right now.
The other thing is, if Talon is low health, he has Kayle and he has Taric who can heal him. So like, it helps. He doesn't need life steals, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he has the Hex Trigger to deny some of the magic damage, but I don't think magic damage is really the big thing. I think it's more over the disable that you get. Paintballa gonna be picked up on the side. Great job by Weasel picking up on up over there. Gets a rig onto Jeebus. Jeebus should be another one going down to the Taric. Nope, it's gonna be Weasel still. Good guy. Then gonna say, I'm gonna disable you for 1 second and get you out of there. Meanwhile, over in bottom lane, Koravel now. Third person going against new V3. Don't think it's gonna really affect anything. New V3, dangerous person right now.
They had to switch out Diana from bot lane.
Yeah, he has a Mob Monomordius, has a Black Cleaver, Spectral Lantern on top of, well, just the damage immense. Our damage output is immense for new V3 right now. So yeah.
I'd prefer if I were to see someone else go bot lane who is AD, but like Jarvan could do it because right now Riven has so much magic resistance. Actually, she does also have a fair bit of armor with Groza's Spectral Lantern. However, I think that right now, sending another AP bot is kind of dangerous.
And we do see that kind of come into play right now. SuperQuackDuck does have the Shrine and the Relic plus the Ejective on top of that, so they're going to have a lot of good damage output coming into play. Jeebus is going to be the one going to try to get the disable, but it's not going to be enough. Pantheon going to be the first one to focus on. Now we do see the Shadow Assault going to get out of there from the Rammus, and that's a double kill pretty much for the team, and now FatMii should be able to finish it up. It is actually Chaos for that 4-for-0 exchange. Great job by Awesome Explosion.
They got that point, keep that midpoint. They're going to minimize that gap in terms of points. They needed that team fight, and that worked out for them.
That is true, and we're going to see how this will affect out with the 4-1 cap.
Going to fourth point.
And Awesome Explosion should be able to just hold this off just for a little bit. They need to go back. Chaos and SuperQuackDuck can still fight. Chaos is going to go back really quickly though.
Yeah, good call on them going back.
But overall, we'll see what Loli's going to do. Team Solobot should be able to take over the point. Paintballa getting caught off on the side. SuperQuackDuck trying to do some damaging moves. Unfortunately, going to get out of there pretty easily. Now we're going to see the Rammus come up, speed up. He's going to go onto Weasel. No. Meanwhile, over at bot, new V3 taking a little bit of damage at the turret, cannot catch up. FatMii getting caught up on the side, getting painted on the Paintballa. Paintballa getting the one focus down, but now we're going to see Talon just be focused down, but cannot do anything. Mobility too strong, and going to be able to pick up onto Pantheon. Now DAILO and Jeebus are the last ones in, and they're going to be taken out pretty easily, with SuperQuackDuck picking up the kill on the Xin. I mean, yeah, they can get the taunt onto Weasel, but if they don't get the taunt onto Weasel, Cutthroat and everything else coming up from Talon, just too strong.
And they get a fourth point again. They're doing a really good job of... Yeah, I think they're going to take the lead after this fourth point, and Solobot's going to have to respond and do something about this. They do have Riven bot lane, who's winning her lane really well. However, she's not winning it as strongly as she was before against Diana, and especially with Kayle's ultimate, Riven's probably it's going to be a stalemate, assuming that there's no ganks.
Yeah, as long as Kayle can clear the wave, I mean, she'll be fine over there, just holding off as much as she can. Only thing is, I would say if New B3 actually wants to go over the top lane, I think the only thing they could switch out is maybe Xin, and still Xin does so much more in team fights, so that's just unfortunate for Riven right now, who does pretty much have the best amount of damage, especially with the Frozen Mallet on top of that now.
It's tough to say. I think they could send Xin Zhao bot because I know for a fact that Xin Zhao counters Kayle top in Summoner's Rift. I've done Ahri versus Kayle bot a few times, and I've actually like crushed her. So they could do that, but they would be giving up a lot of AP damage in doing so.
We do see a windmill engagement yet again coming up into this one. Rammus going to go try to taunt onto SuperQuackDuck, but it is going to be Pantheon going to be taken off from the side. Now we're going to see re-engagement from Chaos. Chaos going onto IAmJeebus. Jeebus going to be taken down right quickly from the Talon, getting another double kill. Can we finish up with a triple kill? Everyone from the Team Solobot is going to have to out from there, but unfortunately it's still going to get caught out. Great job by Chaos and SuperQuackDuck finishing up the 4-for-0.
They have the lead now. Things are in bad shape for Solobot. Solobot having that lead for so long now. I think we're seeing Awesome Explosion coming together and really working well.
They do pick up another kill right there. Pantheon just delaying as much as he can from that capture, and the minions should be able to finish up that kill. Jeebus taking a lot of poke from the team, and is going to be able to pick up the drill yet again. We didn't see the Rammus onto FatMii. FatMii's going to be glad and able to do that, but now new B3 going to come up from the side, going to try to get some damage on. Does come in and gets poked down But can he finish the kill on Arm Weasel? It is going to be Nuvi3 picking up one. It is going to be Rammus picking up the other. And Chaos, can he pick up the last one? Nuvi3 poking down off on this turret.
The Pantheon comes in, they get it.
It is not a problem until Nuvi3 just gets picked up on the side. Cheeky SuperQuackDuck did not want to have that from there.
Very, very tempting, that Riven right there. However, I don't think I would have done that. I think Taric should back off right now. Okay, good. He did. Good. They put Ahri bot lane, which was smart. However, she's having difficulty against Kayle. Kayle's skill is really, really tough. There's a few tricks that she needs to use that I don't think she's really using with Ahri right now to help her win this matchup.
We do see the Kayle pick up the kill onto Ahri. Now we have Arm Weasels getting kicked up by Nuvi3. SuperQuackDuck going to do his best impression of a 2v1 stand. Going to be able to pick up the kill onto Pantheon. Not going to pick it up onto IAmJeebus. Is Chaos Cataclysm in? And actually, great job by SuperQuackDuck getting that lunar rush to get out of there, plus securing that kill. And is this going to be enough to finish up the game? It is 15 points left. It's not looking too good for Team Solo Bot.
It was. They did a very good job, though. Very close game this time around. We see both teams under 100 and lots of really good team fights.
Just unfortunate timings, maybe some disconnection problems probably hurt the teams as well. But
top lane, they're going down. Is it going to be enough? No.
Great job by the team of Chaosos Explosion post lowly, winning out a very, very hard fight out matchup against Team Solo Bot.